Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, February 5th, 2016, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, this guy fell today. That's the best I can describe it. Well, I'll talk about the easy part first. I called the Dow up. I was definitely wrong on that. The Dow fell 211 points. That's a pretty good fall, but it certainly doesn't explain what happened to us. It's just a down day for the Dow. As far as the Dow goes, I'd look at this chart and I would, there's nothing about this that indicates that the overall stock market is failing here. I mean, at least not yet. And although I know I'm probably sounding like a broken record, I will call the Dow up again on Monday. Okay, I kind of have that out of the way. Disaster struck us today. If you watched my video yesterday, you know that I had become extremely concerned about all the positions that we had gotten into when the Dow was going up like this. We were holding 25 positions coming into the day, and I couldn't figure out why we got into so much stuff. It just I can understand how this run-up would get us into some stocks, but 25 was an extreme, a very high number to be getting in. And then everything really went to hell when it came down here. And I told you at one point we were, I think we're down like $38,000, which is really extreme. It did come back, and I think we're only holding about negative 15,000 on the close. Well, if I'd only known, had a crystal ball, I certainly would have gotten out on the close yesterday, because what happened today was just unbelievable. All those positions just, well, not all of them, all but I think 4 of them, just went really totally to hell and were big, big losses. The result is we closed out negative $59,000. This has never happened to me before. In all time I've been trading, I've never closed out losses that high. So, got to call it a disaster. And I think I've only had one day that I ever made more than 60,000 in a single day. So that's very distressing. Also, I have a lot of winning to make this up. That is for sure. I'm not going to show you any charts today. I mean, I'm just showing you all those bad trades. We'd be doing the video until midnight, show you the bad trades, and the few good trades we had. I think it would be really pretentious to be showing you good trades after a day like today. But I want to talk about something else, because part of the reason I have this up late today is I've been kind of staring at the screens in numb disbelief, because something happened today that just is really unusual. I trade my own money, and the trades I post are off TradeStation 4, which is 20-year-old software that I like. I've always been trading that for 20 years. I like it. And it also is a lot easier with that software for me to post trades. I won't go into all the reasons for that. But when I sell my package, my customers have the option of using TradeStation 4, but most of them elect to use TradeStation 9.5, which is what TradeStation Securities uses. Main reason is because you can put this thing on full automation. At one one point has been distressing to me. I've never been able to take the same algorithm from TradeStation 4 and put it into TradeStation 9.5 and have it trade the same. It doesn't trade the same. The two platforms interpret the same language differently. So I played around with this a long time ago, and I basically came up with an algorithm for TradeStation 9.5 that I thought was pretty good. I really thought it was good, and it actually, but it does force the stocks to move a little stronger before we get in. And I frequently tell people that, yeah, the prices you get in with TradeStation 9.5 are going to be a little different from what you see me post. I usually do get in to stocks a little sooner than you do, but here's the rub. Because I get into them sooner, I also get into some bad trades that you never get into. And that never seems to satisfy people. They think that somehow I got the better system, even though they can trade my exact system if they want. They always feel that, you know, the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. Well, okay. This is kind of a long story. I'll try and make this shorter. Today, I have been analyzing the difference between 9.5 and 4.0 today. And this is what's incredible. Mark my words on this, people who complain that I have the better system with TradeStation 4. TradeStation 9.5, the algorithm that people, my customers, were trading today using that software, took 16, or did not take 16 trades in TradeStation 9.5 that I took in TradeStation 4. And as a result, they saved themselves, had they been trading the amount of money that I trade, they would have saved themselves over $51,000. Yeah, that is correct. Those 16 trades that they missed were all big duds. I took them with my money, and I lost real money with TradeStation 4 that my customers using TradeStation 9.5 did not lose. Had I been trading that algorithm today, rather than staring at $59,000 in closed out trades, my closed out losses would have been under $10,000. I mean, it's just an extraordinary difference. I never believed that the difference between those two algorithms could ever be that much, but it just so happened that when we were up here yesterday and I was buying like crazy, I was just getting into things that TradeStation 9.5 was not getting into. And as a result, TradeStation 9.5 had just kind of a crappy day today. I had the worst trading day of my trading career. And so for those customers who call me next time complaining about they don't like that I'm getting into trades ahead of them, I'm going to keep the address for this post today and refer them to it, because today was an absolute disaster for me, and people that were trading TradeStation 9.5 with my system really didn't have that bad of a day. Anyway, that's my speech. I'm not going to show any stocks today. I just hope things get better. I'm going to try and relax this weekend, and I'll be back online on Monday.